Time is fast moving and we have come to the exams time, which is the most critical time where you have to revise all your subjects, not only biology. So I am giving you some quick tips wherein you can learn the subjects in an easy way, particularly, okay, with reference to my subject I am focusing, and this can also be used for other subjects too. So let us find out, okay, what all you can do during your exams, how your revision can be carried out, and other details. So time and tide waits for none, as we know. So when you talk about biology, it is a part of science for CBSE, wherein 30 to 35 marks are allocated for biology, whereas for the state students, nearly 50 marks are there for biology paper. So coming to how you have to prepare for the exams, the first topic what I am letting out is how to prepare for the exams, what should be your focus during exams. So first, okay, list out all the chapters that are there in biology. Suppose, okay, we have some 8 chapters, okay, so list out all the lessons what you have to study. So in those lessons, find out what are the topics in which you are more confident with. If you are preparing all the chapters, it is well and fine, but if you are not able to prepare with all the chapters, you can leave some. So up to 70% your preparation can be done. So you can choose some priority topics or some topics from which questions are usually asked, which you cannot leave. Those topics in particular, do focus and learn them. These are your priority topics, what you should learn. Excepting that, you just have a broad idea on the other topics, whatever you have left out, so that in case if you are forced to write some questions from those topics also, randomly you can write something. But be prepared with these topics, the 70% topics what you are prioritizing, those you focus on that. Every nook and corner, every point to point in that lesson, be confident with that. That is most important. Okay, so first you will list your chapters. If you are able to study all the chapters, it is well and fine, or you can prioritize your chapters. Okay, and in those chapters particularly, read the textual content. First time whenever you are studying for your exam, any chapter, give an in-depth study. All the textual content is very, very important. The scientists, what are their contributions? Every detail is very important. Take a pencil in your hand, sit with the textbook and learn every part in a proper way of the prioritized lessons. Then frame your timetable. So you have all other subjects also. So whatever time you want to give for biology, you frame a particular timetable of your own. Though there might be exams in the schools or the other things that are going on, it's okay. Okay, when you come to home, what is the time left out for you and what you can do in that time? Okay, irrespective of other things that are going on, you just give some time to different subjects. Okay, and try to stick on to that, because everyone will make their timetables and do everything, but they will not stick on. I am a gold medalist wherein I used to sit perfectly according to my timetable and I used to work out, because of which I got my gold medals. So if you want to earn something, if you want to get good marks, the secret of your success is to stick on to whatever you have written, stick on to your timetables and prepare accordingly. Okay, so that is very, very important, to stick on and give an in-depth reading. As I told you, perfectly you have to prepare with your lessons. Then once you are done with your lessons, just turn to the questions part and on your own try to answer the questions without mugging up the answers anywhere, because you have understood the concept. When you understand the concept, any answer, anything can be written on your own. Okay, just you have to frame them in the form of points and you can write off. It is so very easy. Once you understand the concept, let them give any question out of the textbook or whatever it is. If the question matches the content, you can write anything, because you are much familiar with the concept. So understand the concept more properly, more clearly, and what you have to do is take up the questions, try to answer them in your own way. You can take up a question, the same question you can answer for 1 mark, 2 marks, 4 marks. That how you have to do, I'll explain in my future videos. Okay, so first you start answering all the questions on your own based on whatever you have studied. This is the first time when you are starting your revision. These all should be done. Followed by that, once you are done with your answers, everything is done, then you keep a separate book, a rough book, okay, for biology revision. What you have to do is, whatever chapter you have revised, just open the textbook, see the subheading, and write the content in the form of a flow chart. Okay, right from your brain, the content has to flow onto the paper. Nothing you will refer back or anything like that. So, once you write down everything, finally you can correlate and see whether you have missed any points anywhere. So if it is all done, then that is the perfect way of preparation. So like this, you have to carry out your preparation first of all for whatever chapters you have chosen, and be confident with all the content, so that MCQs, any question, 1 mark, 2 mark, 4 mark, essay question, anything, the diagrams, particularly the diagrams, the labels, all that focus. Once okay, you are done with a chapter, it means that everything you know from that. So that should be your level of preparation, whatever chapters you are choosing. Okay, so this is the way how you have to start with your preparation. So hope you will start your reading from now on. Your study in the biology should be started off, because hardly from February the CBSE students are starting their exams Feb 17, and also the state they'll start in March. But it's okay, you should start off your revision very quickly. Hardly, let us suppose some 8 chapters you are preparing, you can give half chapter per day. Like that, in 15 days you can cover off entire biology, because this is an in-depth reading. You are completing everything. Okay, and last 1 or 2 days, whatever you get, you can just quickly revise, because already you have your content jotted as the flow charts. Quickly you can just browse through and finish off everything. So this is how you prepare for your exams. Okay, hope you follow and stick on. More videos to come as to how you can quickly revise for your exams and all. Also, I'll be discussing the 1 mark questions, 2 marks questions, etc. So do stay tuned.